Right, good evening all. I'd like to welcome you all to this special council meeting at the City of Kwinana for the swearing in of our new Mayor and councillors. I'd like to call on Councillor Barry Winmar, who's now sitting over here, to do the acknowledgement to country.
Thank you, Wayne. I'll begin by acknowledging my elders past and present. And acknowledge tonight we gather on my ancestral land. This is the land of the Noongar people. Ngalak nyining kurlang kurang ngalak noich nidya Noongar buja. Noongar mujurpa nyining nidya ngalak kwabalok Noongar buja kurlang. From the beginning of time to the end, this is Noongar country. Noongar people have been keepers of the nation for many, many years. Jinidin karajin jurpa nidya wern Noongar buja ngala maya border. Look, listen, understand, and embrace all the elements of Noongar country, because it is forever our home. Kai wanjungan ko jerpen nidya Noongar buja darjli wangin in Noongar buja. Hello and welcome. My heart is happy as we're gathered on Noongar country here tonight.
Thank you, Councillor Winmar. It also gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here, and before commencing, I'd also like to acknowledge that we come together tonight on the traditional land of the Noongar people and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Could I now ask for Councillor Sue Kearney to read the dedication? Got to keep looking at different places.
May we, the elected members of the City of Kwinana, have the wisdom to consider all matters before us with due consideration, integrity and respect for the Council chamber. May the decisions made may be in good faith and always in the best interest of the greater Kwinana community that we serve.
Thank you, Councillor Kearney. Please be seated. I'd just also like to remind people that we are live broadcasting, so in being in attendance, you agree to imagery being used. We have no apologies, we have no previous leaves of absence that have been approved, we have no public questions that we've received. So item 6, just like to quickly report on the local government election that was held. Local government election for Kwinana was held in accordance with the Local Government Act and local government regulations. The mayoral election count was conducted on Saturday 21 October. Total of 8,834 formal votes and 104 informal. 4 candidates that were nominated, with Peter Feasey elected on first preference votes to the position of Mayor of City of Kwinana till 16 October 2027. Councillor election count was also conducted on Saturday 21 October, total of 9,036 formal votes, ballot papers and 129 informal. There were 12 candidates who nominated, with the following appointed: Sherry Wood, David Acker, Erin Sargent and Michael James Brown and Ivy Penny. To elected to those 4 positions through till 16th of October 2027, with Erin Sargent elected until 18 October 2025. Item 7, swearing in of newly elected councillors. We have the Minister for Local Government in attendance, who's going to take the declarations. So these will be conducted in accordance with section 2.29 of the Local Government Act, where a person elected is to make a declaration in the prescribed form before taking office. All councillors making declarations have been provided with a copy of the relevant forms, and declarations are to be made in person. So I would now ask for the Minister to come forward and do the declaration.
Peter Feasey of 28 Westmoreland Circle, Bertram, having been elected to the office of Mayor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly, and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct and regulations 2007.
Congratulations, now Feezy.
Thank you. Item 8, swearing in of newly elected councillors. Is there an order, CEO?
No, just through alphabetical.
David Acker, please come forward.
I, David Acker of 21 Shipwright Avenue, Wellard, Western Australia, 6170, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly, and with integrity fulfill the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Okay, if you want to write your name again there, mate, and sign there for us. Congratulations, Councillor Acker.
If I can call forward Michael James Brown.
I, Michael James Brown of 3 Blacksmith Drive, Wellard, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly, and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Excellent. If you want to write your full name in there and sign there for us. Congratulations, Councillor Brown.
If I can now call forward Ivy Penny.
I, Ivy Penny of 16 Ridley Way West, Medina, 6167, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I will take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to my best judgment and ability. I'll observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Thank you. If you just want to write your full name there and sign there for us. Congratulations, Councillor Penny.
If I could now call forward Erin Sargent.
I, Erin Olivia Sargent of 7 Goldsmith Drive, Wellard, Western Australia 6170, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people of the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Excellent. And if you can write your name again there for us, so just sign there.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Councillor Sargent.
And last but not least, Sherilyn Wood.
I, Sherilyn Ivy Wood of 10 Mulligan Way, Aurelia 6167, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Excellent. And if you'd name there and sign there for us again, please.
So,
Yep. Congratulations, Councillor Wood.
The next item is the election of the Deputy Mayor, 9.1. Do we have any nominations, Mr. CEO?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we have 2 nominations, Councillor Barry Winmar and Councillor Matthew Rouse. Are there any further nominations?
We're required to wait, I'm pretty sure, for a period.
For a period?
It's a bit like a going, gone.
2 nominations.
2 nominations, no others? So as you're aware, the due to the change to the Local Government Act, the Deputy Mayor will be elected via optional preferential voting. So we will need to draw the order of the ballot. Mr. CEO.
Oh, you don't need to. I don't think we need to draw the ballot.
You need to create the ballot.
Yeah, got the ballot.
We need to create the order of the ballot. I'll refer to the Minister for Local Government.
I would have thought you probably didn't have a ballot to work out who's first or second. Because you have to have the election exactly how you have it for a councillor.
Yeah, so I need to create that.
Sorry.
Yep.
Although you could have the ballot drawn now and it could end up 50%, it's going to be right.
You just put them in.
Just write them down, put them in. We are prepared. We do have the balls. Just for those people in the gallery that are unaware what's going on. So previously it was this ticker box for whoever the Deputy Mayor was, but because it's formally preferential voting, even though there's only 2 candidates, we still need to go through the same process as what we would do to elect the councillor or the mayor. So whoever's drawn out first gets the first preference on the ballot.
Let's get the Minister to...
For those who know me, I'm very excited being involved in the ballot. So, the first candidate is Councillor Rouse. That's convenient.
Fancy that?
we're supposed to sign the back of it. No, I should sign this.
Just in case it goes to the Court of Disputed Returns. Aaron's husband's outside. Tell her the door's open. Just to create the suspense, Councillor Brown be familiar with suspense and voting. Very COVID safe.
7, 8, 9. A number, yeah. And your option as to whether you vote 1 or 2 or just 1. So based upon the vote on the ballot papers for Deputy Mayor, with 6 votes is Councillor Barry Winmar, and 3 votes, Matthew Rouse.
Congratulations, Deputy Mayor Winmar. If you'd like to come forward and declare declaration.
I, Barry Charles Winmar, of 9 Galway, Callista, WA, 6167, having been elected to the office of Deputy Mayor of the City of Kwinana, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the local government rules of conduct regulations 2007.
Congratulations, Deputy Mayor Winmar.
Congratulations, Deputy Mayor Winmar. To 10.1, seating arrangements for council. Do councillors have any questions in relation to where they're being seated? No? Could I have someone move the recommendation? Move, Deputy Mayor. Seconded, Councillor Rouse. Are either councillors wish to speak on the item?
No, thank you, Richard.
No? Anyone would like to speak against? No? I'll put it to the vote. All in favour? Against? Carried. And reports of elected members. Councillor Acker. Actually, I'll start the opposite way so you can see how it works from someone else. Councillor Wood.
I've performed all those duties required of me. Thank you, Your Worship.
Deputy Mayor Winmar.
Thank you, Worship. I've performed all those duties required of me at my position, Your Worship.
Councillor Sargent.
Thank you, Worship. I just wanted to say how grateful I am to the City of Kwinana to be given this opportunity to help serve and support on this wonderful council. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Councillor Rouse.
Thank you, Your Worship. First of all, I'd just like to congratulate you on the election win, and Deputy Mayor Barry Winmar on the Deputy Mayor's position win. Also, obviously, I want to welcome the new councillors and those returning councillors back onto the bench. I think we've the electors have really assembled an excellent team, and I think moving forward that we'll all work cohesively together for the betterment of the City of Kwinana. Thank you, Your Worship.
Thank you, Councillor Rouse. Councillor Penny.
Thank you, Your Worship. I just want to acknowledge what a huge honour it is to be elected to council. Can't express my gratitude to the people of Kwinana who voted for me, and looking forward to serving my community in this role. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Councillor Kearney.
I just wanted to congratulate Peter on being our new mayor and the new candidate, councillors and returning councillors. Well done, everybody, and I'm really looking forward to working with you all. And I'd also like to thank Lindsay and her team for all the work they did. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Councillor Michael James Brown.
Thank you, Your Worship. So, what an exciting few months it's been. Democracy has certainly been in full swing in our city, with plenty of campaigning, meet the candidate events, and a bit of a rollercoaster election counting process due to a new voting system. Thanks to the hard work of so many behind the scenes and to our residents who came out to vote, we've now got our new council. Heading into re-election myself, rather than a first-time election, it weighed heavily on me that I was now being judged on my past 2 years as councillor. My record, whether I kept my promises, whether I did all I could individually and collaboratively as a team, within and outside this chamber, to represent, advocate for and support our community. Had I earned the right to stand again? With that said, I was incredibly proud to have been re-elected by our residents over the election weekend and to have the opportunity to stand here today to begin another term. To our residents, I say a big thank you. I'll continue to operate with energy and positivity. I'll continue to listen and learn. I won't let you down. I would like to congratulate Mayor Peter Feasey on his election as the first popularly elected mayor. Taking over from Mayor Carol Adams is no easy task, but I am confident his significant experience as Deputy Mayor, as a councillor, and as a dedicated community member will serve him well as he forges his own path as the City of Kwinana's top representative. It's also fantastic to see two of our other contenders for mayor sitting in the chamber, Deputy Mayor Winmar and Councillor Penny, who I am confident will also serve our city well with their own professional and community experiences to leverage, in addition to their significant passion and commitment to doing right by our residents. I would also like to congratulate Councillor Acker and Councillor Sargent, as well as Councillor Wood. I look forward to working with you all and the rest of the chamber, including Councillor Kearney and Councillor Rouse, as we begin this new era for the City of Kwinana. There's so much on the horizon to be excited about for our city and our residents, and today I'm very humbled to have the opportunity to get back to work with you all, elected members, city staff, and the community in my second term as councillor. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Brown. Councillor Acker.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Firstly, I'd like to thank my family and the ratepayers of the City of Kwinana for bestowing this privilege to represent them on council. Congratulations to all the new councillors and the returning councillors, and I'd just like to say I'll do my best.
Thank you, Councillor Acker. Mayoral announcements. I'd first like to acknowledge formally the Honourable David Michael, the Minister for Local Government. David and I have had a long-term friendship. David and I were actually Deputy Mayor for one day together. David was the Deputy Mayor at the City of Stirling. Could I also acknowledge the Honourable Peter Tinley in the audience who came to watch me become the Mayor? And can I also acknowledge former Councillor Wood and also the family and friends that have taken the time to come and see their loved ones this morning today. This election marks a significant milestone as it's the first time that residents of Kwinana have directly elected their Mayor, and I'm deeply appreciative and humbled by the support I've received. Former Mayor Carol Adams has left a substantial legacy serving as Mayor for 17 years, and I recognise the immense responsibility of following in her footsteps. However, I'm fully prepared for this challenge and eagerly look forward to leading the city towards a bright future. I wish to extend my gratitude to the other mayoral candidates, Barry Winmar, Ivy Penny and Jim Bryson, for their participation in what was a fair election process. Furthermore, I'd like to offer my congratulations to newly elected councillors Michael James Brown, Sherilyn Wood, David Acker, Ivy Penny and Erin Sargent. I look forward to working collaboratively with you all for the betterment of our city. I've lived in Kwinana for a little over 25 years, a relative newcomer in comparison to some, but it has become my home, and I'm very passionate about defending our city, and as Mayor I am committed to ensuring all residents have a great place to live. I stand committed to ensuring Council supports more innovative community safety programs, working closely with police to make our neighbourhoods safer for our families, and would like to take this opportunity to welcome the new OIC of the Kwinana Police Station, Senior Sergeant Lynn Barber, to our city. Kwinana is the city of trees, and we need to ensure that new developments in our city are eco-friendly as possible, developments use sustainable practices, and we ultimately ensure our beautiful natural surroundings are protected. But it's not just about the new developments. We also need to ensure that the character of our older suburbs is protected as we see an increase in infill. Our city has some awesome facilities, and I'm committed to ensuring new facilities are fit for purpose and development of these facilities keep up with demand with our fast-growing new communities. I probably should turn the sounds over there, Doug. Council needs to ensure we live within our means and make sure any future rate rises are reasonable with the current cost of living. With the new council, we will soon see a review of our long-term financial plan to ensure it stays relevant to the needs of our community, giving new councils a say in shaping our future. I'm a strong advocate for services and facilities for seniors in our community, and I will continue to provide support where necessary to those groups, and special mention to the current and previous members of the committee at the Kwinana Senior Citizens and the relatively new Savvy Seniors Advocacy Group. I'm committed to ensuring the city continues to provide high quality sporting facilities and to ensure that children and young people have access to affordable sporting programs to ensure they can be active in our city. Resident groups, progress associations, volunteer groups and the relatively new town teams play an important role in creating community and increasing capacity. These groups are vital to local neighbourhoods and certainly assist council in providing events and gathering volunteers for things like planning days. I'm also committed to increasing resources to these groups. And lastly, some thank yous. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of the candidates that ran for council. Putting yourself out there for the betterment of our community should be commended. I'd also like to thank Councillor Michael James Brown, Inga Ward and Erin Lee, two of the other candidates who shared some resources during the election. Thanks to the city staff that ensured the election went off with no issue and for all the efforts they do to ensure the city provides all that we do provide to our community on a day-to-day basis. And lastly, a special mention to our Governance Officer, Lindsay Barker. And finally, I'd like to express my gratitude to my family and friends and to my amazing partner, Alexis, for her steadfast support throughout the election process. And as there are no more announcements, I declare the meeting closed at 6:04.